Being bloated is one of the most uncomfortable feelings you can experience. You feel like a balloon ready to explode, but you just can't get relief. Until now. Today I'm going to show you how to reduce bloating fast, plus explain what causes it so you don't ever have to worry about being bloated again. Hey, it's Kara and welcome back to my channel. I work with women to help them decrease inflammation and lose weight sustainably. And today I'm going to give you 6 ways to overcome your bloating and get relief. If you want to look and feel your best without feeling deprived or relying on dieting but haven't subscribed already, then hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to get notified each time I put out a new video. So I've worked with a lot of women who were battling inflammation. For some of them, it was so bad they felt, and in some cases even looked, pregnant. For some of them, it was chronic. It seemed like no matter what they did, they were bloated. And for others, their bloating wasn't constant, but it was frequent enough that it really made life uncomfortable for them. And one of the ladies I worked with had been dealing with constant bloating for over 15 years. She was miserable before we started working together. And if you're in either of these situations, whether it's constant, every once in a while, or somewhere in between, bloating is miserable, and I want to help you alleviate it. Before we can talk about how to eliminate it, you need to understand what's causing your bloating. To be honest, it can differ depending on the person. What's causing your bloating could be different than what's causing your friend's bloating. Often it's from the foods you're eating. It could be a case of poor choices or maybe foods that your stomach can't tolerate, but you just don't know about it. This can include dairy or foods that contain dairy, large amounts of gluten if you have an intolerance, and even the way you eat. I know, you're probably thinking, the way I eat? What does that even mean? Well, besides the actual food you eat, there are other things that lead to bloating. For example, swallowing air from eating too fast can actually cause bloating. Drinking from a straw can even do it. So can chewing gum. And you know what else can lead to bloating? Constipation. And this is an often overlooked cause because I find that many of the women I work with in my Stuck to Thriving program are constipated, but they don't even know it, because there's a culprit that often gets overlooked in a woman's quest to overcoming bloating. Want to know what it is? It's poor gut health. It's the most common cause of chronic or frequent bloating. And that might sound like a daunting thing to overcome, but stick with me because today I'm going to give you the solution. So if this is you and you're ready to find relief, then I want to give you 6 different ways to overcome your bloating. The first way to eliminate your bloating is to eat less in one sitting. Eating a huge meal in one sitting can leave you feeling extremely bloated. Eating is a common cause of bloating, and that makes sense. We probably all experience bloating after a meal at one point in our lives. The reason is that when your body digests food, it produces gas, and the gas buildup creates pressure inside your body. There's another reason you get bloated when you eat. It's not just the food you're swallowing, but the air along with it. We all swallow air when we eat, and that air then enters the gastrointestinal tract. Not only was your mom teaching you manners when she told you not to chew with your mouth open, she was actually helping you avoid feeling bloated. When you talk while eating, you're more likely to swallow more air. So how do you avoid food-related bloating? Eat a smaller portion and eat slower. Instead of loading your plate and eating quickly, allow your body to catch up to what you're eating. It takes about 20 minutes for your brain to register what you've eaten. Slowing down will allow you to feel how much you've eaten. Plus, it can potentially help you swallow less air. Keep track of how you feel as you eat less during a sitting. If it reduces bloating, then you know you need to change your eating habits. So the second way to eliminate your bloating is to limit carbonation. What is bloating? Well, it's a buildup of gas. And what is carbonation? It's the addition of carbon dioxide gas to a beverage. So it makes sense that it would cause you to be bloated. Just look at a carbonated drink in a glass with all the bubbles rising to the surface, and you'll realize what's taking place inside your body. If bloating is a problem for you and you're a soda or a sparkling water drinker, consider reducing your consumption or ditch it altogether. This simple step can go a long way in reducing your bloating depending upon how much of it you're drinking. The third way to eliminate your bloating is to cut down on salt. Have you ever noticed the way you feel more bloated after eating pizza or chips, even when you don't think that you've eaten too much? It all has to do with the salt. Salty foods cause your body to retain water. Plus, they make your body's digestion less efficient. And this in turn leads you to more gas and bloated feeling. In fact, studies have been done on mice that show that dietary salt can alter the makeup of gut bacteria, and that in turn can affect gas production in the colon. And to make matters worse, what do you so often drink with salty foods like pizza, meat, and chips? Soda and other carbonated drinks. The worst combination for bloating. So reduce your amount of salty foods, and better yet, to really reduce your bloating, combine your salt reduction with one of these other methods I've already mentioned. Eating too much salt can leave you feeling bloated and make you retain fluid. Easing up on your salt intake can help you with bloating and reduce any swelling in the hands and feet. So slide the salt shaker away next time it's by you. If you don't already, come over and follow me on Instagram, where I'll give you effortless solutions to lose weight, no frustrating diets, complicated macro counting, or feeling deprived. And I'll teach you how to make weight loss a seamless part of your life. Okay, so the fourth way to eliminate your bloating is to drink more water. Now you might be thinking, wait, doesn't drinking a bunch of water make me more bloated? Well, no, not exactly. Water can lead you to feeling fuller faster, but it's not going to make you bloated. Drinking water actually helps everything in your body work better, like your colon and your intestines. More people are constipated and they don't even know it. Chronic constipation has become a serious problem. In fact, 15 to 20% of the US is chronically constipated. So if your source of bloating is constipation, or if your bloating is causing constipation, drinking water and staying hydrated will help you move things along and alleviate your constipation. And if you're not sure how much water you should be drinking, don't guess. The old wisdom is that you should drink around 8 glasses of water per day. But maybe that's not enough for you, especially if you're experiencing constipation. So if you're not sure, I've linked my daily water calculator down below. Just type in a couple of details and you will know exactly how much water you should be drinking each day. So the fifth way to eliminate your bloating is to get moving. Being physically active helps reduce bloating. How? Well, exercise like going for a walk, riding a bike, and yoga help move built up gas through your digestive tract. And less gas equals less bloating. It also encourages the movement of everything else that your body is working to digest. Strengthening your abdomen can also help alleviate future bloating. The reason for this is that weak or inappropriately relaxed abdominal muscles can cause a lack of support that leads to extension. So when you're exercising to help get things moving, you might consider doing some ab work to help beat the bloat. The sixth way to eliminate your bloating is to heal your gut. The first 5 remedies are short-term fixes, but if you want a long-term solution to your bloating, especially if you experience bloating on a regular basis, then you need to heal your gut. A healthy gut is such an important part of your overall health, but it's a delicate thing. Consider this. So the total surface area of your gut is larger than a tennis court. That's huge. But the even crazier thing is that the lining of your gut is only 1 cell thick. Now you see what I mean when I say it's a delicate thing. A healthy gut is one of the cornerstones to reducing chronic inflammation. So how do you heal your gut? Well, if you think you might be constipated, and by that I mean you're backed up, you have infrequent bowel movements or loose stools, I know, not exactly the most pleasant thing to discuss, but if you're experiencing these symptoms, you should start with a visit to your doctor. You need to figure out what's exactly going on before you can start treating it. Then you need to focus on feeding the good bacteria in your gut with probiotics and prebiotics. You need to strengthen your microbiome. And the best way to do this is by consuming a healthy amount of fiber each day. And for you women, that means eating a minimum of 25 grams each day. And work on getting this from plant-based sources like fruit and veggies, nuts, seeds, and legumes. Avoid the fiber supplements. Those are just short-term fixes that might help you poop more at first, but won't actually improve your overall gut health. Improving your gut health is seriously the most important thing you can do to overcome your bloating. If you're serious about reducing your bloating, begin implementing these methods I've shared. But remember, the long-term solution to overcoming your bloating is a healthy gut.